Hello my friends and welcome back to a new video. Today I want to talk about all the books that I read in the month of June and also show you the books that I would like to read in the month of July. And yeah, I have 8 books next to me, so quite a bit, and yeah, I can't wait to show you. A little disclaimer on the side. It is unbelievably hot today and I'm sitting in front of this ring light and I feel like I'm being roasted. So if I'm sweating and look a little out of it, I apologize. I hope it's not going to distract from the books. But yeah, summer has officially arrived in the city and yeah, summer has begun. It was midsummer, I think, last week. So, you know, it's normal for this time of the year, but I just wanted to say it. Maybe too much information, but I'm talking too much. Let's just get started with these amazing books. So, in June, I had picked 3 books that I had put on my reading list, and these were the 3. One of them was Because Venus Crossed an Alpine Violet on the Day That I Was Born by Monica Hovering, and yes, as the title says, a very poetic book, a short story, novel set in the Alps. That was one of them. Never Saw Me Coming by Vera Kurian was another one. This was a psychological thriller. And then I had The Immortal Life of Henrietta Lacks by Rebecca Skloot. This was a nonfiction book about Henrietta Lacks. And yeah, if you've never heard of Henrietta Lacks like me, this book will be a revelation, and I was amazed. So yeah, I can say I have officially finished all 3 of these books and I had a really great time with them. One of them was a 5-star read. I won't tell you which one that was. I will talk more about that during my reading wrap-up video, which will come out next week, so look out for that. But yeah, I had a great time with these. So that was my June. I also wanted to briefly show Under the Whispering Door by T.J. Klune, because this is what I'm currently reading and I'll also finish this one in June. It is, yeah, T.J. Klune, I just like his writing style a lot, and it's the author of A House on the Cerulean Sea, and Under the Whispering Door has a similar vibe, and I'm just feeling it. Yeah, it was a great pick also for the month of June because it's the Gay Pride month, and T.J. Klune always writes books that have queer characters in them, so I thought it was very fitting for the month of June, and I'll finish that one this week. So you will probably see it also in next week's video unless something crazy happens and I cannot finish it, but I highly doubt that. So yeah, those were the books from June. As always, I'll blend in my 2022 TBR numbers, so all the books that I've read from my 2022 TBR and those that I have yet to read. And yeah, I think it's looking pretty good. I think I'll definitely be able to finish this TBR this year, and so 2022 will have vanished from my TBR and it will feel very good at the end of it to only have new books on the shelf, so cannot wait. But yeah, that was June. Let's move on to July. So I was thinking earlier, okay, what is the topic for the next reading month? What should be my challenges? And now sitting here and, you know, being really warm and it being like a summer day outside, I was thinking, okay, it's time to pick some books that feel like summer, you know, that either from the topic or maybe the title, it sounds like summer, or it's just a summer read. And also when I think of summer, I think of the ocean, I think of lakes, I think of clear blue sky. So the other challenge is to pick a book that has blue, the color blue, somewhere in the title or on the cover. So yeah, if you are joining this challenge, you can either pick a book that is blue, has blue in the color, or that somehow evokes a summer feeling. So I have picked 4 books and I am not sure if I will read all of them this month because 4 is a lot to put on my reading list, but I couldn't decide which one to keep and which one not. So I will definitely read all of these in the summer because they all somehow feel like summer to me. I'm not sure if I'll make it in July, sorry, but I will give my best. So the first one I had picked is Firefly Lane by Kristin Hannah. And first of all, okay, it's a blue color, but more so fireflies. Fireflies just, you know, sound to me like summer, and yeah, it's just an animal that reminds me of summer. So that's why I have picked Kristin Hannah, and also it is way overdue that I read another book by her because in January, I can't believe it's this long ago, I read The Great Alone, fell in love with her, fell in love with her writing, and went crazy. And I have talked so many times about her since that it is a little embarrassing that I haven't picked up another book by her yet, but that is going to change for sure this July. I think this will be the book I'll pick up next after I finish The Whispering Door. So for sure, Kristin Hannah, Firefly Lane will be in my July reads. The next book has not so much a summer topic, but it definitely has blue in its cover, and that is The One by John Marrs. It's a thriller, and a lot of you may have heard about it. It deals with the idea of what if there is a dating app all of a sudden who uses supposedly science and DNA to match you with your perfect partner, and what does that mean for couples that maybe have already been together for a long time and come to find out, oh, we're actually not a perfect match by our DNA. So yeah, a very interesting topic, very sci-fi futuristic also in a way, but I can definitely see something like this happening at some point. Like, it's not that far-fetched, unfortunately, I think. Yeah, the world is sometimes crazy. So I am excited for this one. I'm really in the mood to read some thrillers, and in the summertime when I'm laying in the sun, I love a good thriller. So this one is on my pile. By the way, side note, I hate when they put these stickers on books and when it doesn't come off, like this is printed on it, and I just hate that because I like to have my books free of any of these stickers, and here too. So if anybody, publishing houses, printing houses is watching, please don't do this, just put stickers. Thank you very much. Okay, so the next book is a classic. It's a Robinson Crusoe by Daniel Defoe. It's also blue, and just the topic, like adventure, travels, is just something that obviously for me is a summer topic. You know, you travel more in the summer usually than the rest of the year, and so being stranded on a deserted island like Robinson Crusoe was, yeah, it's definitely a summer story in my opinion. So I put it on my TBR. I haven't read a classic book in a while, so maybe it's also time to do that again. I know I'm always trying to incorporate more classics, but somehow I don't seem to be succeeding too much. So that one's on here. And then last but not least, I have Go Set a Watchman by Harper Lee. This book is the sequel to Kill the Mockingbird, and I don't know why, but To Kill the Mockingbird, in my mind when I was reading it, it was always the summer in the book, so I associated with summer. I think I also read it in the summer, so I don't know, that's why Go Set a Watchman for me is also a pick for July. Also the cover is blue, but actually now that I say it, I realize all of these covers are blue. So that seems to be the color of my month for sure. But yeah, Harper Lee, this book, I don't really know what to expect because I have heard that it's not really as great as To Kill the Mockingbird, and so my expectations are not over the top, but I think it will be really cool to meet some of the characters again from To Kill a Mockingbird and see what they've been up to, and also see how Harper Lee, the author, how her writing has maybe changed, if it's still the same, and maybe how her ideas and how her view of the community that this book takes place in has changed. Because in the story, the main character, who used to be a child in To Kill the Mockingbird, is now an adult and is returning to her hometown, and so we see what has happened. So yeah, those are all the books that I have picked. As I said, I will give my best to read all of them. I don't know if I'll get to all 4, because 4 books is for me an ambitious number to put on my reading list, but I will try for sure. I now cannot wait to turn off this light and cool down a little bit. As for you guys, I hope that you enjoyed the video as always, and yeah, stay safe, stay healthy, and enjoy the summer. Till next time, bye bye.